We just started building, and then Margaret realized that it was just a city, so she just said, hey, this kind of looks like a city, and then, yeah, it is a city.
I had a separate question that I was looking at, and that was how do we build community? If I had just said we're going to make a city and we're going to become a community, then I would have been making a city and I would have been making a community and maybe directing everyone how to do it. I don't think that we would have all built it together.
Where did you get your ideas for the taller buildings?
We think and then we build it.
One of my favorite parts of the day where I felt like I just get to watch and see what's happening in the city and listen to the learners on where they're ready to go next.
We looked at some books.
We started to do some walks that go to, we went to these high places to see the rest of the city.
I just found that with that time and space, they were really able to get to a place, and I was able to see where they were and to hear the depth of their thinking.
We so love buildings and we draw them. We come at the back and we try to make them same.
So we all had the research journals out and we were drawing what we saw. And that's when I started realizing they weren't only drawing their own buildings, they were super interested in other children's buildings, and they knew who built what they were drawing. And that's the first time I really realized, oh wow, this is something, there's something really deep and really important going on here, that they're really noticing and learning about each other.
We like to play in the city, like we make stories.
Oh no, there's bad guys. Let's catch them.
We've got little clay people in the city.
We agree that we can make some man or like clay and paint man.
What I found was while the children were building together, they would run into situations that they had to solve, like wanting the same block or how to manage the space.
That we walked and walked and walked to make this big city. And we worked as the team. The rules of our KR city is when buildings fall down, you repair or clean it up. Oh, like I first built my house here and somebody broke it, so I built it here now.
So I felt like we slowly built our community while we were building this city.
So we like building. KR likes building.
Yeah.
One child mentioned that we were a real team making this together, and I just thought they really, really understood it.
This is the school right there. I like this big house over here.
He said, in the real city we are small, but in this city we are bigger.
And there's the river. And there's the airport.
They are the architects of the city. They are the engineers. They totally run and decide what's happening in the city, how it looks, how it's taken care of, what is going in it.
It took a lot of days.
That's pretty powerful. So they were making decisions that in the real city they don't get to make so much. A lot of people make those decisions for them. In this city, they had a lot of decisions to make and a lot of power. Yeah.
It was really good we made the KR city.
Who made this city?
KR. The whole KR class.
Yeah.